Yo, what's up, guys? Oh man, where do I start? So, long story short, we've blown another funded account. Damn, man. I know. But I had this little setup on Friday, and I took some shorts. So what had happened was I entered in two positions because I was like, you know what, no risk, no Rari. That was a dumb mistake. That was stupid. That's a rookie mentality. If I risked accordingly, I still would have had an account. But I said, you know what? I'm about to literally blow it anyway. Might as well just risk it. So went in for the shorts. Initially, I had shorts that were down here. Exited that. Entered again. Markets had a nice pullback here. So it convinced me a little bit that it was gonna sell. Then later on, markets pulled back into drawdown. Now, at that time, I had not been stopped out of the original trade. However, the amount of money I still had left in the account breached in terms of max loss limit. So considered me at um, it considered me to be a breacher of the rule agreement. So technically speaking, I had to then exit those trades and it automatically exited the trades for me. And yeah, it blew the account. So we do not have a funded account anymore. I'm gonna need to get a new one. I just wanted to update you guys on the current situation. This is like my third, second, yes, my second account that I've had. So it sucks, but the third one, guys, the third time's the charm. So I think I'm gonna buy it later on today. You know, and we'll see what's up. However, you guys are probably wondering why I have these EMA lines. Well, I stumbled upon to someone that was using these EMA lines, and it kind of helped them refine their system and their strategy. So I gave it a test, and the results were very, 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 very good. Like when I say very, I mean like spot on good. So I'm going to be using, sorry, I'm going to be using these EMA lines as like support and resistance. I won't be using them any other way. And I also don't really need the 15 minutes. So yeah, anyways, long story short, how I would be using them is if markets were to tap into my points of interest on a daily or 4 hour, I wait for a 1 hour candlestick to close below the red EMA for sales. And then if it's buys, it's vice versa. So then I would need to see markets tapping into a 4 hour fair value gap, right? Then from that fair value gap, I want to see a 1 hour candlestick close above the blue EMA, and that will be my support. Then I just buy, as you can see, played out quite nicely. And you can repeat this over and over and over again. Obviously, there's going to be days where it doesn't work out, it's not a foolproof system. And then I added these two new pairs because they don't correlate with gold. They don't correlate with the US dollar. So I was like, okay, I can trade something that doesn't have to do with the USD currency. So I saw this setup. I saw that we had a nice 4 hour. We had a 4 hour points of interest. If you look here, I saw the structure. All right, on the 4 hour. So a break of structure to the upside. Then markets decided to change in this data delivery down here. So that change in this data delivery was my confirmation to say once I get a pullback into this area, if I draw my fib, um, retracement, you will also see that it lines up perfectly with my Fibonacci extension tool. So once it gets into this area, I'm going to be looking for markets to displace lower. Then what do? I go to my 1 hour. Now, um, luckily, when I found the system or the setup, I was not trading this pair. I only found this on Friday or Saturday this week, last week. So this is an area where I would have looked too short and I was gonna get stopped out, which is fine. I when I was back testing, I realized that you get you get two entries. Like sometimes it stops you out, then you can get a re-entry. But after the re-entry on the second one, do not enter any more trades. Wait for the thing to play out if it's gonna play out, or wait for it to continue breaking highs and then giving you new structure. Because if you hop into more than three, you're kind of over trading the setup, and yeah, it's just not gonna, yeah, it's not gonna be good. So be careful of that. So however, me, I was looking at this, but I was also not in this trade. I am in this one though. If you guys are wondering, I did take the shorts. I'm in this trade, US dollar. So we'll see how this one plays out. I'm not risking too much on it, just like 100 rand. And so that's that. And I'm also in a setup here. So we're in two setups. Same system, same idea. We want buys from these highs, stops there, and then we're gonna see what happens, because um currently we're tapping into a daily fair value gap. So from that daily fair value gap, I'm just looking to wait for markets to break above my blue EMA. As you can see, it clearly broke above the blue EMA right there. So that was my confirmation to then buy, and then risking also on this trade. We are also in this one. As you guys can see, uh, if I put this here, you'll be able to see that I am also in this buy setup. However, the spreads are a bit bigger here, so I kind of made some accommodation for that. But we're looking to target these highs, and yeah, it's like $15. Except yeah, so it's like $15 on that. And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, y'all, how markets play out. This I'm supposed to be making, I think, 30, $40, 40 US dollars, which is not bad. If you guys are wondering the conversion rate, it's typically like 40 dollars. Yeah, around there. Uh conversion rate. My conversion rate, what would my conversion rate be? Let's see. Um Someone's tampering with the Wi-Fi. Ugh, come on. Why is it off? Anyways, I wanted to show you guys that, but my Wi-Fi is off right now, so I won't be able to. But just you just know from ZARs to US dollars, you'll get your conversion rate. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on how the trades play out, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.